Hey everyone, Sarah from Project Shiro Studios here. Welcome back to AU Redesign Challenge. The challenge where my patrons vote on a pop culture character and I redesign them into an alternate universe version of themselves. Real quick note before we get started here, I'm going to be at Planet Comic-Con this year, April 22nd through 24th, Bartle Hall, Kansas City, Missouri. I'll be at table 2046 in Artist Alley. I'm going to be there with Aaron Walther, the writer of The Uncontrollable Reckless, and we're going to actually have books for sale. It's so exciting. I hope to see you there, and if not, I'll put some links in the description where you can now buy my book. Woo! Let's get into it. This time it was a battle between Alphys, Urska, Vaxeldan, and Bowser. Now, it's been interesting because my patrons have been voting for, like, cool girls / sci-fi characters for a while now, and I'm not sure how Bowser won, but I'm totally cool with it. Fun fact, if my spouse and I ever renew our vows, we kind of want to do it in the outfits of Bowser and Peach from Super Mario Odyssey, so that might tell you a bit about how nerdy we are. Anyway, let's get into the roll. Quick reminder of how this works. We've got 40 genres to pick from. I'm going to grab a D10 for the ones place and a D6 for the tens place. Roll of a 1 to 4 on a D6 is 10 to 40 as normal, 5 is a 0, and 6 is a reroll. So I picked this black and red die because they look fiery like old Bowser. Here we go! And apologies for the bad lighting. That is a 30. 3-0. There we go, close up. Alright, off to the old genre sheet. What do we got? 30. Sports. Oh, okay. Alright, so the first challenge was to figure out a sport game that has not been done yet. And only after finishing this did I realize that there was a Wii game which included hockey, but they don't wear any fancy jerseys or stuff, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay? I'm gonna keep this design. So, my idea was that, of course, well, as my patron pointed out very rightly, Bowser would definitely pick a game that he could dominate at, and he would just basically fill up the entire net of the goal. So I think he would definitely pick Goalie, because he would be the last line of defense. Either that or, like, the one in the front, but he would definitely be way more intimidating as a goalie. Probably very OP. I don't know if he would ever use some kind of flame attack on the puck, also to keep it from getting in, but he definitely has size on his side. And of course, he is King Koopa, so his team is Team Koopa. I also decided to add some spikes onto his arm guards, just to be extra intimidating. Oh yeah, I've never drawn Bowser before, and I have to say, it's quite fun. I use different colors in my inking because that way it's way easier to tell if I'm inking on the wrong layer or not. Okay, so this trick that I used for all the metal bits on the hockey mask is really great. you get a separate layer and you draw it in white, and then you put a layer stroke on it in black, very tight, and that way you get perfectly horizontal lines with little to no effort. Alrighty, TD is flattening stage now. Making sure I didn't forget any lines. I have been experimenting with different flattening methods, but I don't know. Just the anti-alias lasso and magic wand have kind of been my go-tos forever, and I don't know that that's gonna change. It's funny how when Bowser wears clothes, they're always under his shell. I always wonder how he gets them on. I guess it's a mystery we'll never find out the answer to. Oh, right. I know there's probably no black Koopa shells, except for some very niche enemies, but black is cooler and more evil, so their team is the Black Koopas. So saith Bowser. And of course he's got flames on his pads. Not sure if any of the other players on his team will have flames on their jerseys, but he's the goalie and he's also the king of Koopa Land, so, or at least the king of Koopa, and what he says goes, and he says flames. Picking my shading colors here. The nice default brown and blue. Looking at it now, I probably could have put some shading on the shell, but oh well. That's fine. Oh yeah, I can't forget the team name. Extra shininess to those spikes. And now, what do I do for the extra bits? Well, my spouse had an idea, and that idea was Bowser Jr. He's definitely either the team mascot or the cheerleader. And I like the cheerleader idea way better, as you can see. Yeah. Go, Dad. And here we are. The finished product. Oh gosh, he looks so intimidating. This is great. And I love the idea of seeing Bowser Jr. on the sidelines, just waving those pom-poms like crazy. Oh, this will be a great game. They need to make it. Anyway, I hope you had a great time watching. Thank you so much to all the patrons whose names are up on the screen right now, because they make it possible for me to do this, while also not drowning myself in commissions. So thank you so much. Patrons also get to vote on the next character for a redesign challenge. So if you want to do that and get other cool perks, become a patron at any level at patreon.com/Project Zero Studios. Thanks so much for watching. If you love this, give it a like. Maybe subscribe for more. Have a great day, great night, great whatever. See you next time.